My name is Mercy. I'm a mom of three. I'm an accountant by profession, a forensic accountant, but more so I've been known as the woman in pain or the mother in pain, because my life has been with a lot of challenges. For the last 13 years, I've battled with high blood pressure. And of course, it came with so many other complications. Fast forward, I also had a back injury that led me to a surgery 4 years ago in India. After that surgery, my life has never been the same. I was weak, tired, just totally worn out, completely. So it's just been a life of pain. Then come the whole of 2021, I was sick. From the beginning of that year, feeling so sick, I was feeling so sick. I kept on going to the hospital. They checked corona, no corona. They just tell me, just go home, just manage yourself. You know, you can't keep you in hospital because of the condition. So I was just mostly on natural remedies. I would take the ginger, the lemon and all that. It didn't work. I was feeling so sick. By August 2021, my body couldn't take it. I just collapsed in my house. So when I was taken to hospital, they told me I had, of course, the high blood pressure was too high. It was 235/183. And then I had, my kidneys were almost failing. Then I had low potassium. Then I had a blood infection. I was completely sick. I was in ICU for 2 days, then in ward for 8 days. So a total of 10 days in hospital. And that time also my heart, they had said, I think because of the pressure of so many years, my biggest muscles of the heart were swollen. So it was a lot of pain, so much pain. I remember I was in so much medication. Yeah, so I stayed in hospital for 10 days. After that, I was discharged with a lot of medicine. You can imagine, for kidneys, for blood pressure alone, I was taking over five different types of medicine. And also for the potassium, because they tried the injection, I was reacting to it. And then for nerves also, because of the back problem, of course, my sciatica nerve, some nerves were damaged in the process because I got the injury 3 years. By the time I was diagnosed with the problem, it was like so much damage had been done on my nerves. And so they say there's no treatment for nerves. What we can do is to manage you with some nerves medicine and all that. So it was too much. I had given up. By the time I'm leaving the hospital with all those medicine, I had decided in my mind, I will not take these medicines because I've been taking medicine all this time. I'm not feeling better. In fact, I was feeling drowsy. I was feeling sick, more sicker than I was. And I remember a cardiologist came to me and asked me, Mama, please tell us if maybe one time in your life you are doing drugs or you're taking something so that you can help you. Because at your age, we have never seen a heart this bad. We've never seen, you know, the organs this bad for someone your age. And I was like, there's nothing I've done. It's just that I don't understand. Probably maybe it's the medication you've been giving me. And he agreed with me that probably there's been an overload of the medicine. Anyway, after that, I also had a problem of not sleeping at all. I was not sleeping. I could go a whole month without sleep. Yeah, I don't sleep at all. I was not sleeping. So they gave me antidepressants, which also didn't work. So the other next course of action was I was to see a psychiatrist who was to try and see what medicine they could give me to induce my sleep. But I refused to go with that option because I was tired of explaining my story. This is what happened. This is what I've been going through. So I decided then, let me just go home, take these medicines. I will see when to take them. So one time I'm just desperate. And you know, when you're desperate, you just do a lot of nothing. So I went into my, you know, Instagram and I was just going over, and then I found this Max product. I don't know, something in me just told me, try this one. And I was like, but I've tried so many supplements before. Why should I try this one? And then I had that conviction, just try. So I called Jackie that day. And the following day, I had already bought the drugs and I had the drugs with me. I mean, the supplements with me. So fast forward, the first 2 days, I started sleeping. I realized I was sleeping even during the day. I would fall asleep. It was so strange. So I started sleeping, and slowly my blood pressure was going down. Everything I was feeling started almost like to fade away. Of course, the medication I was not taking as per the whole dosage, yeah. So now, come to November, that was in 2 months after taking Celgevity, I was so well. I was so energetic. I was full of life. I was thinking right, like, you know, I could hold myself together. I felt life in me again, you know, and then because of that energy, I felt, no, let me just do something for myself. I enrolled for an MBA, an online course. I had done an MBA before, but I was like, no, let me just refresh my mind, because I was not believing how I was feeling. My mind was receptive. I could remember things. I was feeling okay. It was just unbelievable what Celgevity did to me. Yeah, so my testimony it's a long one, but thank you.